Ayo, it's Bueno back again on the Blue Toad Monkey page, and today we have for you an open Great League team that is extremely easy to obtain. We have Noctowl with the buffed wing attack, sky attack, and psychic. Now that's interesting. I'd recommend Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball offers more coverage, especially against the steel types, and but Psychic could have some play here. You are able to get I think it's a 10% attack debuff chance, so we'll see how that goes. Greedent with Bullet Seed, Body Slam, and Crunch, super spammy, getting to the Bullet Seeds the Body Slams in 3 Bullet Seeds, only 9 turns, outpacing a lot of Pokemon to those moves. And with good timing, you could really just keep spamming those off. And the Crunch can get you, I think it's a 30% debuff chance. I'm not 100% sure on the numbers here, but Crunch seems to debuff a decent amount of times. And Swampert the Goat with Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, a community day move, and if you don't have that, then find somebody local. They'll definitely have one to trade. It's been available a few times now, and it's a staple in, honestly, every league. You see it less in Master League, but sometimes I even run into them in Master League, and they could be a pain. And Earthquake to back that up for the hard-hitting stab ground attack. This team doesn't really share any weaknesses. Noctowl is weak to rock, electric, ice. I don't know, I might be missing something. Greedent only weak against fighting, and then Swampert extremely weak to grass, but neutral or super effective to most other typings. Now, water's only weak to electric and grass, and the ground is weak to grass as well. So, yeah, this team seems absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad they enjoyed the battles because I absolutely do not like open Great League, but maybe that's just me. Let's see how these battles go down. First game, Dartrix in the lead. Now we resist their fast move. They generally run Razor Leaf, but I'm not really sure what this opponent's running right now. We fire off a super effective Sky Attack up against this grass and flying type, pressuring the first shield. The opponent swaps into Aerodactyl, but they are running Bite. We bank some energy, swap into Swampert here. That Aerodactyl's 1195 CP, that's just crazy. We fire off a Hydro Cannon, they have to shield, it'll take them out, but now we leave the opponent at a 2-shield disadvantage. We do resist whatever this is, but we're going to keep our Swampert healthy. With the shield up, we could probably sweep the team here. Hydro Cannon absolutely KOing. They bring a Deerling in, super spicy, 890 CP. Both moves are resisted, so we go for the big one, Earthquake, which should absolutely be KOing this little deer, leaving it with 1 HP. Don't shield this, don't shield this. I want to see what this Deerling does. Wild Charge against the singly resisted ground type, since the water kind of neutralizes that a little bit. And Dartrix back in here like, no Swampert. You're not going to take my whole team out. We could have shielded and taken that game, but we built up to 2 Sky Attacks. Both Pokemon in the back are weak to Sky Attack due to their grass typing. Oh, Dealing's out. Oh man. GG's. Game 2 against a purified Swanna. I'm not sure I've seen this in GBL before. We go for a Psychic. Sky Attack would have been the better move there, but maybe we could have gotten the defense drop. Is it defense with Psychic? It might be attack drop. The opponent goes for Ice Beam, doing big damage. Who would have expected that? We come in with Greedent, and though the Seed Bombs aren't doing a lot, they are hitting for neutral damage. The opponent comes in with the Steel and Psychic type Bronzong. Very good, Greedent loves to see this. We got the defense drop, and this is looking like a shieldless match. We go for the Body Slam. Oh, Crunch. Doesn't really make a difference here. We're taking this guy out. We shield up. Interesting choice by the opponent. They're going for the Bulldoze, and the opponent swaps into a Steelix, which Swampert absolutely loves to see. These Hydro Cannons will be doing huge damage, though Steelix is kind of tanky, so it wouldn't KO. We still have a shield. It's a Shadow Steelix. Very nice. So because it's a Shadow, this Hydro Cannon might KO. It does. They come back in with the Bronzong. And they eat a Hydro Cannon for the game. GG's. Very nice team, very spicy, and I'd love to see that Shadow Steelix in the back there. That's cool. So far, we've ran into some really exciting teams here, and I can't wait to see what this next opponent brings. These battles were taken earlier in the season, and it just took a few weeks, but we decided to put this match out for you guys anyways. If you like what you see, check us out at thebluetoadmonkey.com. I also stream on Twitch recently, so it's been taking up a lot of my time, and between work and that, I've just been really trying to find a balance right now around the holidays. So check us out at thebluetoadmonkey.com. You can get one of these awesome t-shirts, super comfortable, water-based dye that doesn't like peel or fade away when you wash it. I wear mine all the time. It's very comfortable. You could breathe in it. I can't explain it enough. Like, just check it out at thebluetoadmonkey.com. Get a shirt, and let's get back into these battles. Game 3, Noctowl up against the electric and ground variants of the Stunfisk. Now that's a deadly Pokemon there. We come in with Greedent, catching a move. This will be neutral, but the Mud Bombs are more energy efficient for the Stunfisk, so that was a good play on the opponent. They come in with a Fire and Flying type. We fire off a Crunch up against the Charizard. Now, Body Slam would be a little more efficient. You can spam them off here, but we're going for a Crunch. These seed bombs are doubly resisted. This Charizard just going straight for the Dragon Claws here. Getting a body slam on CMP. If the Charizard doesn't shield, this would absolutely KO. Man, it does not. What am I calling here? Misamo KO. Both teams with one shield. And we have a Blastoise. The Noctowl has a little bit of energy. You do have to watch out for an Ice Beam, and Hydro Cannon does hit pretty hard. So we're just going to start spamming off these Sky attacks here. Up against the one-turn Water Gun, you could just kind of fire off your moves whenever you feel is right. We let this go. Hydro Cannon doesn't quite take us out there, and we are able to get to another Sky attack. Blastoise still 1 HP, and the Wing Attack takes it out. We're looking in a pretty good place here. The opponent goes for the Mud Bomb, knowing that the electric attacks would be resisted. This Hydro Cannon will do huge damage, but it won't KO. It's close. We shield up just to play it safe. We can absolutely live another one of these charge moves, and we should be able to just farm down now. Wrapping up this game. Okay, this one's a bit tricky. We have an Altaria lead. We go for the Psychic, which will be doing a little bit more damage, right? Hold on. No, they actually do about the same damage, but you get that chance with the stab because the Sky attack has the same type attack bonus. And Altaria is just kind of deadly for this team here. With the fast move pressure, I think if the opponent would have shielded up one of those moves, it definitely give that back line some like a run for its money. Already taking out the Noctowl, Altaria is just a beast. We come in with Swampert. They swap out to a Sableye. I guess the opponent just wants to use that Altaria as a sacrificial swap later. We correctly shield up a foul play. We don't really want to take any damage from this Sableye because then it'll be able to just get really close to being able to Shadow Claw down, and they don't block the Earthquake. That is insane. That might have cost them the game there. Let's see what they have in the back. They come back in with Altaria. We fire off a Hydro Cannon. And this isn't so bad, because if we could just get this Altaria out of the way, that'd be sweet. The opponent goes for the Sky attack. We don't shield. We're putting this game all on Greedent. Hopefully they don't have a fighter in the back. And we can just farm down here. It's a little bit of a scary farm down because those are resisted. But now Gardevoir comes in. Gardevoir's super squishy. It's really not going to appreciate getting hit with these moves. And we do get the defense drop. Oh man, Gardevoir. What have you gotten yourself into? We fire off another crunch. This will be hitting for neutral damage due to its fairy and psychic typing. That was a really close game there. Those charms chunking, but because of the nerf, you couldn't charm enough to take us out. GG's to the opponent. Okay, so Noctowl up against a Crobat lead here. We have the buffed wing attack, so we'll be getting to our move a little faster. We go for the psychic. Oh, this opponent doesn't know. Here's an instance where psychic would be great. But they shield, and now the opponent does know we have psychic. I'm not sure why they shielded that, but that was a good one for the opponent there. We fire off a sky attack. Now that they know we have psychic, will they shield again? They do, and we still have 2 shields. We shield up. This could be a potential sludge bomb. They farmed up a lot of energy. It's a poison fang. And with the amount of energy the opponent built up, they certainly have the back-to-back. So we let this one go. And we should be able to get to a psychic now. We go for the sky attack. I think this will KO, but I really wanted to see that psychic. I got really excited there. So our Noctowl is really low now. They shielded up everything, and now they have a Tropius. And it's a good thing they didn't take us out first, because Swampert does not want to see that. So we come in with Greedent. These bullet seeds will be triple resisted, double resisted because of the flying, and singly resisted for the grass. We're going to go for a crunch here. I like this play. Trying to lower this Tropius defense. Help us out anywhere we can. We don't get the defense drop. This is a Leaf Blade. It will be doing some pretty solid damage. And now I think we should just go for the body slams. We only have 1 shield left. Swampert does not want to see that Tropius. And we need to take this out as soon as possible. So we fire off the body slams. Hopefully this KOs. Almost. Oh man, Obstagoon in the back. This is looking kind of scary. We don't shield this first one, because if we get the Night Slash boost from the opponent, then it'll be doing big damage. So when you're going up against Obstagoon, and you have a shield advantage especially, don't shield that. I'm not sure. I mean, we outpaced, but I'm not sure why the opponent didn't go for CMP there. This is looking really scary. We have 1 shield left. Can this Swampert take out this Tropius? It looked like they stopped moving there, and for a second I thought we had it, but that was a GG's to the opponent. That Tropius absolutely putting in the work, leaving us with a 4-in-1 set. Final thoughts on his team. I really like it. Though Psychic on the Noctowl obviously had some play against the poison types. That was pretty cool, right? I'd recommend Shadow Ball as a second charge move. Greedent, absolute spam monster, and so is Swampert. You can't go wrong with any of these 3 Pokemon, and pairing them together is actually really scary. The Noctowl and Greedent do struggle against steel types a little bit. like, you could crunch them with Greedent, but a lot of the steel types in this meta are Registeel. Registeel is an absolute monster that Noctowl does not want to see. And but Swampert in the back has some play for it for sure. So thank you so much for watching. We should have another video uploaded for you soon. I know it's been a while, but I put a set together just for you guys. I hope you really enjoy it. It should be out within the next day or two, I suppose. And thanks again for stopping at the Blue Toad Monkey page.